While some folks were hunting for deals today, others were still looking for deer. Now those folks only have 2 days left to bag the big one. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz brings us multiple views on those final days of the gun deer hunt.
Gene and Helen's bar in Potter has been registering deer for about 40 years. At either end of the bar, ambition couldn't be more different heading into the tail end of this year's hunt.
I'll still be out every day.
But I'm pretty much had enough.
Slow going in the woods has brought both men to this point.
I've sat 9 times and seen 2 deer, so it gets frustrating.
And I saw 1 deer so far.
And that's the one you shot?
That is, on opening day.
Frustrating?
A little bit.
That's a deer,
Yeah.
like you said.
Dan Diedrich admits his buck is nothing to write home about.
The bow season was pretty frustrating this year, so it was an opportunity to harvest a deer, so I did.
It hasn't been as scarce for everyone. The evidence is hanging outside the bar.
And we've had 10, 11, 12, and you name it, but it's been very, very nice deer. And I think the biggest one so far we've had was 192 pounds.
Through Friday morning, Gene and Helen's bar registered 153 deer. That's compared to 207 all of last year.
I'm thinking by the end of the season that we're going to be very close to what we were, and that seems to be about the same every year here.
Overall, things will need to pick up to meet the state's total deer number from last year. Through opening weekend, the deer harvest was down 18% from last year.
I think the cold weather had a lot to do with it, and the wind, high wind, the deer weren't moving.
I think people are really moving around a lot, and if that's the case, then deer should have been moving around a lot too.
While theories vary, the hopes of the big one will have to wait until next year if it doesn't show up before Sunday evening. In Potter, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.
Hunters from around the area have had success this season, like this one from the appropriately named Hunter. Hunter is a senior at Marinette High School, and he says he's been hunting ever since he was able, but this buck was the first one he's ever seen in the woods. And as you can see, he bagged it. Send us your bucktails using our Report It feature.